to speak and stand up and demand, explain, since the president is not hearing, explain and demand the freedom of Biafra. Biafra should be let go. Because Biafra is a country that have existed, continue to exist, and will continue to exist. It doesn't matter what anybody says. A country that have existed, continue to exist, and will continue to exist until thy kingdom come. You can't stop it. So they have to let us go. Today, Atanchukwu Abiyama, that thing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw in Brother Simon Ekpa, that thing he saw, that new dimension that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw as a prophet and told us that Mazi Simon Ekpa is bringing a new dimension to the struggle. Today, that new dimension have been activated. The new dimension have been activated on a high speed, and we are moving with speed. If you block the road, you'll be crushed. If you dare block the road, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how related you are. You might be a Biafran. If you block the road, you'll be crushed. The best thing for you is if you know you don't have anything to offer anymore, if you know you have exhausted your brain, you don't have anything for it, just go and sit back, relax. When Biafra come, you come in. You're not going to stop you. When Biafra comes, coming. But if you know that you have finished things, you don't have anything in your brain, and now you are standing in the road, you don't want to go in, you don't want to go out, Chukwu Okike Abiyama will vomit you out. You cannot be lukewarm in the struggle of Biafra. You can't be lukewarm. It's either you are hot or you're cold. This is not the time to sit on the fence. It's either you're in or you're out. If you don't have nothing to offer, shut your mouth, go and sit down, sleep. In short, go to sleep. When Biafra come, we will wake you up. You come in. If you have nothing to offer, go to sleep. When Biafra come, we will wake you up. You come in. Biafra is big enough to contain every one of us. It's big enough to contain every one of us. And we must continue to demand for our freedom. Self-determination and nothing else. There is nothing else we are asking for. Nothing. Self-determination is what we're asking for. And we will continue to pursue the self-determination until the last man standing. And let me tell you, it's not going to be for too long anymore. It is not going to be for too long anymore. Biafra is much more closer today than it was yesterday. Much more closer. Much more closer. And I say it again. If you know any seats they are holding in Biafra land, hold out your seat very well. Sit tight. Sit tight. Don't allow anybody to take away your seat. Because if anybody take away your seat, you might not get it back anymore. Because the coming of Biafra is on a high speed. The coming of Biafra is on a high speed. It is no longer business as usual. The state that we're in now is actualization of Biafra. That is where we are. Restoration of Biafra. It has started. The restoration of Biafra have started on a high speed. And 2023, our referendum and the coming of Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has no case to answer with the Janjaweed. Every Biafran in Biafran land, remember tomorrow, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming to our court. For those who are going to go to the court in solidarity, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama guide and protect every one of you. Just stay safe and be careful. Chukwu Okike Abiyama will protect you. And those who cannot go, you sit at home and watch. Sit at home, turn on your television, turn on your phone, sit at home, cook your ofen salad with your family and eat. Eat. That's the only thing you can do in solidarity. When you hear that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to court, it is not just him. Every Biafran is going to court tomorrow. Biafrans are going to court. They are taking us to court tomorrow. That is the right language to use. When you hear that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to court, it is not just Mazi Nnamdi. Left for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he will not be there. If it is for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone, he will not be there because he has not committed anything against. He is not pursuing anything about himself. He doesn't have any career with Nigeria or whatever, Zoological Republic. He doesn't have anything with them. The only thing that connects Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with the Zoological Republic is your freedom and my freedom. Your freedom and my freedom. That is the only thing that connects them with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's the only thing that connects them. That is why you must have to be steadfast. You must have to stand firm in whatever you are doing. Stand firm. Don't allow anybody to push you around. Do not allow anybody to push you around. They are taking us to court tomorrow. And as we are going to court tonight in the vigil, if you know what you will do, pray the best way you can. If you're a traditionalist, pray. If you're a Muslim, pray. You're a Christian, pray. You don't even believe in anything. If you know the God you believe in, call on them. Call on them tonight. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu deserves to be free. Tomorrow is supposed to be a great news for us, because from every indication, They are going to, they are supposed to talk about the bail of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tomorrow. And if that bail is being mentioned, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has 1,000% right to get bail tomorrow. He has 1,000% right to be granted bail tomorrow. He has 1,000% right to be granted bail. Because they have nothing against him. You talk about proving why he was granted bail. In the first instance when he was granted bail, he was ready to come to court. He even announced before that court that he's going to come to court with 1 million men to Abuja. He said he's coming with 1 million men. They get scared. They couldn't wait. They sent the python dance. They sent military to his house. They sent their terrorists. They sent them to go and take his life. And with all the evil that is happening in Biafra land, the international community pretend as if they're not saying it. The DSS themselves are the chief terrorist organization we have in that country of Nigeria. A terrorist organization. A terrorist organization run by Muhammad Buhari himself. A terrorist organization run by the imposter in Asorock, the DSS. That is, they are the one terrorizing the southern part of Nigeria. You saw what they did in the home of Igboho. You saw what they did in the home of Igboho. Sunday Igboho committed no crime. They didn't even invite Sunday Igboho for any hearing. They didn't even invite him. Police didn't invite him. I mean, nobody invited Sunday Igboho. They went in the midnight to go and take his life. The DSS, in the middle of the night, went to Sunday Igboho's house to go and take his life. And when they got there, they took the life of 2 people. And Sunday Igboho escaped. By the grace of Chukwuka, he escaped. A terrorist force. Tell me, what did Sunday Igboho do? Sunday Igboho also have won his case against them. Sunday Igboho have won his case. In the Zoological Republic, he has won his case against them, against the federal government. When you see all this is happening, a terrorist government in that Zoological Republic, yet, are you not surprised? Why is it that the international communities, after seeing all this, they are still supporting the Zoological Republic? After seeing all this terrorism, state-sponsored terrorism happening in that Zoological Republic, state-sponsored terrorism that you see, I see, the world is seeing on video. It is not a propaganda. It is not a blackmail. Everything I'm telling you, people video, they covered it live. The invasion of the home of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was covered live. People saw it. The invasion of the home of Sunday Igboho, people saw it live. And the 2 of them have won the case in the court. And yet, the international community are not doing anything about it. Not even a sanction. Instead, the United States is selling weapons to a terrorist government. The United States instead is giving weapons to a terrorist government to kill their citizens the more because of their vested interest, because of their personal interest. Are you going to talk about UK? UK will never act, because as long as the oil is flowing to them free of charge, they don't care. As long as the imposter in Asorock continue to make sure that the oil continue to flow to the United Kingdom, they don't care. They don't care about you. This is why every indigenous tribe in that Zoological Republic have to wake up. Biafrans have done a lot. You should be grateful to Biafran people. Biafrans have done a lot. And today, our Oduduwa brothers are doing great. Our Oduduwa brothers are fighting on front, fighting strongly. They are fighting. Every other indigenous tribe, including the northern part of Nigeria. Even the northern part, if you must be free, you have to stand up now. In the northern part of Nigeria, let me tell you, we have more tribes in the northern part of Nigeria more than in the southern part of Nigeria. There are more tribes in the northern part of Nigeria more than the southern part of Nigeria. Even the Fulani Caliphate, they are the minority. The Fulani Caliphate are the major minority you have in the north. These people that are causing this evil. These people that the British is using to manipulate Biafra, to manipulate the Zoological Republic, those people they are using, they are very few. I don't know why these people, the other ethnic group in the north, cannot wake up and free themselves. Biafra have offered you an opportunity to be free. You see, since that very Zoological Republic have marched together, in every time, it is only the Biafran people that are bold enough to bring a suggestion that is going to free everybody, not only them. It is only Biafrans that are making a move that will free everybody. A move that is only Biafrans that take decision. Each decision or each step they take is always a step that will affect everybody and everybody will be free. They are not selfish. Go and check. From onset, they have never been selfish. Every decision the Biafran have taken, even from independence, even from the amalgamation, From Nnamdi Kanu to Aguiyi, every decision they were taking that decision with a clean mind to involve everybody, to favor everybody. Only Biafrans does that. Only Biafrans, when they are in power, they will make sure that everybody is carried along. They will take a decision that will even favor their enemy. They will take a decision that will favor, to make sure that everybody is treated equal. It is only Biafrans. Go and check. Go and check. From Dr. Nnamdi Kanu, from the independent decision he was taking, he was the one that sacrificed our own freedom in order to wait for these people. When Awolowo was telling him that, let us go, the Oduduwa people were ready to have independence. The Biafran people were ready to have independence, but the North were not ready to have independence. The North were not ready. But Dr. Nnamdi Kanu decided to plead with Awolowo that they should wait for this North. And they waited for North to be ready. Until when North became ready before they moved for the independence. And since then, a decision that was taken to favor them, it has become a curse on us. It has become a curse to us. When Aguiyi entered there, the same thing. Aguiyi was taking a decision to favor every ethnic group, to make sure that people are carried around. He opened the door for them. What did they do? They killed him. They took him out. They took him out. Every decision you make to make sure that things come together, they will turn it against you. The only people that make a decision that affect every indigenous tribe to favor everybody is the Biafrans. The Biafran people. They are the only people who will take a decision to accommodate everybody. But when it comes to their own side, you see the hatred. Mainly the Igbo Biafrans. When things has to do with them, you see hatred from all angles, from all corners. People will be scared of the known. People will be filled with inferiority complex. That is the only worries. When you see people hating the Igbo Biafran, it is not because they are evil. It is not because they stole anything from them. It is not because they are killing them. Not because they stole their land. The whole accusation they are giving them is because of their hard work. You say they come to dominate you in your area. They take over your businesses. They work hard. They work hard. They come to your area. They develop your area. They come with a cellophane bag and they go back with a colac. And they work hard. They develop your area. They build houses. They rent houses. They employ laborers in your area. Simply because you cannot be able to compete with them, you get jealous. Simply because you cannot be able to compete with them, that is why you get jealous and you begin to preach hate against them. And some people begin to buy into that hate. Even people that has never ever had a transaction with an Igbo Biafran, you see them begin to hate them for no reason. Some people who are hating the Igbo Biafran, ask them. You ask them, they tell you are proud. You ask them, they say you are loud. Yeah, you ask them, they say you want to dominate them. How? How? The only fear is that because they are not man enough to compete, have a healthy competition. These people who are hating the Biafrans are not men enough to have a healthy competition with the Biafrans. That is only why they are hating them. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. And because of this, that is why the Biafrans want to go. We want to go home. Everybody in Biafra land, the old southeastern region, the present south and the southeast with the lower Benue, we are one people and we are going home. One blood is flowing in our vein. We are hardworking. We know where we are coming from. We don't want to be part of this madness anymore. We want to have a sane nation, a nation that we can defend with our last drop of our blood, a nation that we can hit our chest and say, yes, this is my nation, a nation that we can proudly pledge to. As it stands, nobody is a Nigerian and nobody can pledge to Nigeria. Nobody is a Nigerian. They are all playing games. Every single one of them you see, they are playing games. And we are not part of that game. We want to have a sane country that we can defend. A country where human being lives. A country where life will exist. A country that will be an example to the whole world. We cannot continue to run a system where an illiterate will be ruling over the educated person. How can such country grow? How can such go and check the people they are showcasing now for their election? The people they are pushing for the election, most of them are not qualified. Some of them did not even see the four wall of the school. They didn't have any qualification, but yet they are pushing them forward. Just the same way they packaged Muhammadu Buhari without a certificate and packaged him and he became a president. They have started packaging again. They have started another packaging. The same way they packaged the late Muhammadu Buhari, they are packaging another person. Even as you're watching the video, they are packaging another person. And that person is definitely going to be their president, not ours. He's going to be their president. We do not want to be part of this madness. A country where injustice rules. A country where injustice is institutionalized in their constitution. In the constitution of Nigeria, there is injustice institutionalized, supported injustice. That is why anytime you go to vote, you are voting for injustice against yourself. Anytime you go to vote, you are voting for your own destruction. Anybody that is contesting, it doesn't matter even if it's your brother that is participating in the Zoological Republic, in their system, you are actually enslaving yourself. Is a country where you put a system where an illiterate will be running over an educated person. You are in the southern part of Nigeria. You will score 200 or 300 cutoff mark. You will not get admission in university. A northern will score 40 and they will give that northern admission. Your child in the southern part of Nigeria will score 300. He or she will not get admission. Score the highest mark, they will tell you there is no space again. They will not admit you. But in the northern part of Nigeria, somebody will score 40, and the person will get admission. And before you know it, they will push the person and push it. Before you know, they will call him a professor. They will call the person a professor. At the end of the day, you see the person, you go to office, you see the person, you begin to serve under the person. Go to so many offices in Nigeria, you see the leaders on the office, the people who are chairing the offices are from the north. Then they will bring a secretary from the southern part of Nigeria to be doing the work. Marriage of the horse and the rider. How long shall you remain in that marriage? How long shall you remain in the marriage of the horse and rider? The way our father Pa Adebanjo described it, that is the best description you can get. The marriage of the horse and the rider. And who are the horse? The southern part of Nigeria. Who is rider? The northern part of Nigeria. And how long shall you continue to keep your back for them to ride? How long shall you continue to keep your back for them to ride? They are preparing again. They are preparing again to ride on your back. And that is why they are telling you to go and get PVC. Using P2B to blackmail you. Using P2B to blackmail you. Using Igbo president to blackmail you. They unleash all manner of blackmail to push you to go and legitimize yourself again as a horse, and they will ride in your back again. They want to ride in your back again, and you are boldly. You see people running to boldly bring out their back for a Fulani Janja with an uncircumcised Philistine to ride on their back. You see people volunteering on their own to give their back to an uncircumcised Philistine to ride on it. But the Biafrans, we that hardcore Biafrans, we can't be part of that. We will never allow them to ride. Enough is enough. We will not give them that ride. We know whom we are. We are kings and princes in the south. Mainly in Biafra, we are kings and princes. We know who we are. We cannot give our position to anybody. We cannot sell our post for porridge. For those few of them who are one NigeriaNews who cannot stand their ground, it's up to them. They should go ahead and continue to sell their birthright. That is their own business. But for those of us who are the follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, hardcore follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who Chukwu Okike have used to wake us up, we cannot be discouraged. We cannot be confused. If you are a follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are not supposed to be confused. You're supposed to know what is right and what is wrong. You're supposed to be hearing directly from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the way he speaks. Even when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not talking, you will be his voice will be ringing bell in your ear. You will know what to do. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it. Consistency is the key. If there is nothing you can remember, just always remember that consistency is the key. You have to be consistent in demanding for your freedom. Don't demand for freedom today. Tomorrow you are demanding for a president. Or next tomorrow you are demanding for a vice president. Next time you are demanding for a commissioner. Remain where you stand. Consistency is the key. That's the only way to overcome them. What we want is self-determination through referendum. We are not calling for war. But if they choose war, I bet you they're not going to live to tell the story. They're not going to live to tell the story. We are not calling for war. Self-determination through a referendum. Let it be conducted. If at the end of the referendum we fail, we remain in that place. No problem. But if at the end of the referendum, Biafrans say they are going, you let them go. As simple as that. Is that too much to ask? I say it again, that referendum is the most peaceful way to resolve issues politically. Referendum is the best way to resolve issues politically, the most peaceful way to resolve issues politically. So why is it a crime when we demand for referendum? Why is it going to be a crime? Why should it be a crime? Simply because the people who are supposed to be representing us have sold their soul to the enemy. The people who are supposed to be representing us have sold their soul out of their selfish interest, out of their wickedness. They have sold their soul. And today, we are on our own, fighting our battle on our own. Instead of speaking our voice, instead of standing and speaking for us, they are using them to blackmail us. They call themselves politicians. They use them to blackmail us. They even use it to take the life of Biafran people. Today, even as you are watching this video, many Biafrans are losing their life. Even as you are watching the video, the Fulani Caliphate, the Janjaweed military, the terrorist military are still chasing ESN up and down. As you are watching the video, they are kidnapping Biafrans from their homes. Innocent Biafrans who are not committing a crime. Not because they kidnapped anybody, not because they were seen with arms, not because they did anything wrong, simply because they identify as Biafrans. They have been kidnapped on daily basis. People are keeping silent. No media is going to report it. International communities will not talk about it. Our politicians will not speak about it. Or Hanes and Igbo cannot speak about it. The elites, those who claim to be elites, they will never. Even your celebrities can never, ever post the event on their platform. All these celebrities that are coming out from their shelf today, every of them talking about people. Since all this while, their people have been molded down. Their people have been killed. The life of their people have been under risk. Their people have been made an endangered species in the country that is supposed to be theirs. They are not talking about it. They don't speak about it on the platform. But all of a sudden, you see all of them crawling out of their shelf, talking about their reigning items. They are selling their markets. We know them. When you talk about celebrities, what do celebrities do? What celebrities do is to bring out trending issues, to pursue trending issues and sell themselves. That's what they do. But we that we are agitators who are genuinely looking for freedom, we are not celebrities. We don't talk about that. We know what we want and we pursue it to the end. We pursue it and we continue to follow it. It doesn't matter what anybody does. It doesn't matter any propaganda you bring. It doesn't matter any blackmail. We continue to stand our ground. And so shall it be. We continue to stand our ground. The truth and nothing but the truth. And the time has come when they are going to bring it down. That thing they have stolen from us and keep it up. When you take something from the child and you raise your hand up, when your hand begins to ache you, you bring that hand down and give the child back what he wants. And the time has come. The time for our freedom has come. No man born of a woman can stop it. Tomorrow is sit at home. Any place you are in Biafra land, remember, tomorrow is a sit at home. Total lockdown, as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be coming home. Homecoming of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that is what I call it. Spiritually, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is free already. He is free. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is free. The Zoological Republic and their imposter and Asorock, they are just being stubborn like Pharaoh. Just being stubborn like Pharaoh. After Moses have done every miracle, Chukwu Okabe will say, let my people go. Pharaoh refused. Let my people go. Pharaoh refused. Pharaoh refused to let the Israelites go until his first son, until the angels of the Lord begin to slay the first son in their land. And that same stubbornness is what you are seeing today. It's the same thing you are saying. But we cannot be deterred. We cannot move an inch. We can't move an inch. We will remain positive because we know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will definitely be out. Chukwu Okabe himself will bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. There is no reason whatsoever why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be granted bail. No reason whatsoever. That is why they only apply the strategy of running away from their court all the time. Either they postpone the case or they find. Maybe they will come tomorrow, they will tell you they have added another charges. They might come tomorrow and tell you they have added another charges or they will remove another charges. They will find one other story or two to tell. But from every indication, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu deserves his bail. It's supposed to be granted bail. So, any place you are, remain positive in your thinking. Let us channel our energy. Positive energy. Keep that positive energy high. Keep a positive energy high wherever you are. Expect the best. It doesn't matter what they plan. It doesn't matter what they think. In our heart, we continue to expect the best because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu deserves the best. He deserves the best. And Chukwu Okabe is going to free him. Everybody have joined me on this very platform. Please, if you have not shared this video, please kindly share this video. If you have not shared, share this video to your platform. Share it to your family and friends. Share it to any place you belong. If you have not shared, please share and like the video. If you have not shared this broadcast, share. It is also something you are doing. When you are sharing the broadcast, you are actually doing something. Sharing the broadcast, you are doing something. You are passing the message. Facebook cannot help us to share. They will not share. When you are sharing, it will stop them. It will make them not to hold us down. They can't hold us down. When you are sharing the video, it will make the video to be going wide and people will see it and know what you are saying. Other Biafrans will be encouraged. What we do here is not preaching hate. We are not preaching hate speech. We are not talking against any man, any woman, not against any religion. We are fighting against those who are fighting against us. Those who say we will not live, they will not live either. Those are the people we are talking against. We are not here blackmailing or talking against anybody. We are speaking against those who say we will not live. Those who want to take our life from us. Those are the people we are talking against. And we continue to do so. Please, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to Chook Survivor channel. Subscribe to Chook Survivor channel. I'll be broadcasting there 7:30 p.m. every day. I'm always there, 7:30 p.m. every day. You click notification bell so that when I come in, you can join me. Also, join my other platform on Chooks for Survival page. Chooks for Survival page. So that whenever they block us here, we can go there. You can see sometimes they bring an attack and I will be broadcasting. When they see that the heat is coming up and when they see that people are coming, they will just cut me off. It has been happening time and time again. So that is why I have many platforms. Just get connected to those platforms so that you can get connected and we can be able to pass information across. Every one of us is important. You that is watching me, you are important. Don't think you're not doing anything. You have a role to play. As you are sharing the video, you are actually doing something. As you're sharing the video, you are doing something. You are passing a message. And that is something you are doing. Every single one of us has something to do. As you're liking the video and making the video to go viral, you are actually pursuing, you are fighting. You are fighting. Your own reward is following you. It is not compulsory that every one of us must broadcast. It is not compulsory that every one of us must come out. But those of us who are coming out on the line to come and broadcast, help us to share the videos. Help us to make the video move. Any support you can give on the channel to make it stand, do that. That's your own responsibility. If you have a contribution to make, you can equally come in, join me also, and make a contribution. If you have a topic you want to discuss, you can write it on the comment section because after my broadcast, I go and read the comments. If I see any topic there that somebody wants me to discuss, I discuss about it. If you want us to discuss one-on-one on live program, you write it on the comment section. I will see it. Then I will invite you. Program will come and have a one-on-one program. These are how we can be able to carry our information across. As you know, nobody can speak for us. The people we are up against are richer. The people we are fighting, they have all the money you can take on the planet Earth. They have all the weapons. They have all the connections. What do we have? All we have is Biafra land and Chukwu Okabiama. And he that has Chukwu Okabiama have everything. That is our fate. Today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have given us the power on social media. We are in control of social media and we will not allow them to hijack it from us. We will not allow them to take away the social media from us. How are we going to hold it? We will hold it by your support. By your own support. Try as much as possible to share videos when you see it. If you see any genuine agitator broadcasting, share their video. Someone like our brother Saman Ekpa, when you see his video, share it, let it go viral. Share it. There are so many other people that are broadcasting on several platforms. Share their videos. So long those people are making impact, our destination is freedom. That is where every one of us will meet. Including some of these politicians. When Biafra come, we will all meet in Biafra land. You're not going to drive anybody away. We all meet. What we are saying now is that if you have nothing to offer in the struggle, step aside. Step aside. Let the people who have something to offer continue. If you decide to be a hindrance, we will crush you and we move. Forward ever and backward never. May Chukwu Okabiama guide and protect everybody that has joined me in this very platform. Everybody that have joined me from this broadcast from the beginning to the end. I say may Chukwu Okabiama guide and protect you. Every hand that have shared this video, every single hand that has shared the video, Chukwu Okabiama will guide and protect you. You are going to see Biafra. You will not only see Biafra, you will celebrate in Biafra and you will raise the flag of Biafra with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Everybody has shared the video. No weapon formed or fashioned against you shall prosper. May Chukwu Okabiama guide and protect you and protect every Biafran person wherever you are, maybe in the planet Earth, and you are a Biafran. Chukwu Okabiama will secure you and protect you. We will all come back home and celebrate Biafra. If you are from Oduduwa land and you have shared this video, Chukwu Okabiama will protect you and secure you. You will see Oduduwa. You will celebrate in Oduduwa land and you will see victory. If you are from the Middle Belt and you share the video, you see the video, you are going to see freedom. You are going to witness freedom. If you are from any part of the world and you join in this body broadcast and you share the video, you must see freedom in your lifetime. You will see freedom. Your freedom will never be denied. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our supreme leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who will be coming to court tomorrow with us. We are going to court tomorrow with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. On tomorrow court, Chukwu Okabiama will grant him freedom. No weapon formed or fashioned against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. Any evil plan they are making against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tonight, the angels of Chukwu Okabiama will go and destroy all their evil plan. Whatever evil plan they're making against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the court tomorrow, Any poison they have injected in his body, whatever evil orchestration against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the court of tomorrow, we turn it around in the name of Chukwukabian. We turn it around in the name of Chukwukabian. Any evil plan they have made against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we say back to sender. We say back to sender. Whatever evil they plan, it will return back to them. No weapon formed or fashioned against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. We will continue until Biafra come. Even after Biafra have come, we will continue to fight our battle and stand firm. Israel are still fighting on their battle on daily basis, knowing fully well that the world is evil. We cannot stop, but victory is ours. They will kill us. We will kill them. At the end of the day, Biafra will definitely come. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. If you have your time, you can equally join me again by 7:30 p.m. as I said, on my YouTube channel, Choose Survivor channel on YouTube, 7:30 p.m. Biafran time. You can join me over there. Thank you so much for connecting. Thank you for your patience and bearing with me. I appreciate you, and I pray that we'll meet again by the special grace of God. Remember, blessed.
Are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand on the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold all of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals, they are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You cannot go everywhere. We must continue.